Welcome back. This is a pick a card reading. So here you go. If you pick the pink quartz, or the rose quartz is what it's called. If you pick the rose quartz crystal ball, then there you have it. We have the energy of the Empress today. I think my lights are too bright today. So we have the energy of the Empress, and basically the Empress energy is somebody with abundance, stability, nurturer, a home, and that is into their health and care. So we have the Nine of Swords energy, and the Nine of Swords energy is some type of worry, regret, or nightmare. And then we have the High Priestess energy. And so the High Priestess energy is basically intuition and dreaming, and also contemplating, and a spiritual guide. So we already know that there is some type of dreams going on, or some type of regret or worry happening, or a nightmare that's happening. And then we have a concern card. We have the concern card. And so with the concern card, this is something that is concerning you or an individual that you're dealing with. And the forgiveness card comes out. The forgiveness card is basically, it says, congratulations, you are being given one of the most powerful superpowers there is, forgiveness. Imagine that you have been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself. You can apply it to yourself too. Have fun wielding your new power, but remember, with forgiveness comes inner peace. So you have to deal with this situation at hand. Whatever it is that's causing you worry, regret, or have nightmares, you're calling in your spirit guides, or you're calling in of the energy of the Empress and the High Priestess in order to learn a different way. This is grounding yourself with the High Priestess energy. It's grounding yourself, or coming to the conclusion that there is a different way to do this other than what you were raised and how you were taught. So this is the affirmation card in regards to love and relationships. It says, resilience. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from my once rosy life. But nothing can even permanently damage the real me. I love myself, I cherish myself, and I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't feel like very much of myself. So again, this is in regards to something that you're concerned about, and something that maybe someone is saying or somebody is doing. This is in regards to this energy here. And so that is where we are with this energy. You know, you're concerned about it, but you're forgiving, and you're very resilient when it comes to how you deal with things. And words can hurt. Words can hurt. However, you know who you really are. So whatever the situation is, it's causing you to be concerned, but forgive that person. Let the situation go and say, none of this moves me. That's an affirmation in the game of life and how to play it. And so there's a journey. You're going on a journey, a healing journey. It seems like a journey of learning how to forgive, how to understand the way life works. And somebody may be concerned about that. Somebody may have an issue with what you're doing and how you're doing it. And then it says to build strength. Yeah, you're changing the way you do things. You're changing the way things are for you, or the way things were at one point, because it was starting to be, you were starting to come out of your shell, or come out of your element, and let somebody get the best of you. And so now you're building strength in regards to this. Inner child. So this has to do with something in regards to your childhood. Maybe you're fixing something, or maybe you're fixing something that happened as a child, or you're going back to your childhood and you're dealing with a situation that could have happened in the past, or something that caused you to have some type of affliction, or some type of hurt or pain from the past. Communication is the key. Yeah, you're communicating about this, and this is the new moon in Gemini. You're communicating about your feelings, and how, and everybody is like, Why is he or she tripping? Why is he or she in the point of where, they're trying to deal with something that happened in the past? Forget it, it's the past. No, it's not the past. This is some things that you have to work on. And the lovers, maybe this is, and this, the lover's energy can be a beginning of a relationship, or can be feelings, or feeling like you're at a crossroads. And that's how I take this energy that's right here. You're at a crossroads and you're trying to heal childhood wounds and go from within, and it's causing you, whatever the situation is, it's as if it happened today, or yesterday. It's not like it happened in the past, but you feel, or these feelings were brought up based upon something that you experienced recently, and so now you're trying to deal with them. I don't know if you're moving forward in a relationship and that person has childhood trauma or some type of issues, and you guys are going back and focusing on the things and trying to help the situation, you know trying to help the situation, for what it is, and bless that situation, and learn how to deal with it. And then we have, your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. So yeah, you're changing something in regards to the way you dealt with things in the past, or how you felt about the past, energy. And give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So in order for you to have this successful relationship, you have to go back and figure out what happened and the triggers that, are causing you to have issues, or just in regards to moving forward. Yeah, this is a relationship. You're working on yourself, and maybe your partner. You're working on, uh, problems from the past and learning how to deal with the problems from the past. So I'm going to go ahead and, pull a couple of, tarot cards in regards to trying to see what it is that, and how, what it is that you're dealing with, and how we can fix it. And, I'll just take that. And at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is grounding yourself, or withdrawal. So something in regards to this situation caused you to withdraw from this energy. And now we have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups energy is basically creativity and new ideas. So you're finding new ideas in regards to how to deal with this. And the Nine of Swords energy, here it is. It's back out here. You have it here and you have it here. The Nine of Swords energy, again, is worry and regret, and learning how to deal with this situation. And you have the Eight of Cups, abundance and innocence. So the innocence of a child, the Eight of Cups is innocence of a child, but it can be like a rebirth or something like that. So the innocence of this child is causing you to have to deal with the situation. And then you have memories, and you also have blessings. So you're going within and you're remembering the good times as a child, and also, dealing with the bad times. And so that is basically where we are in regards to this, situation. So whoever pulled the rose, quartz is, this is the message for you. And I'm gonna go ahead and get, um, another pull another card, and I can't tell you the name of it. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Let's go ahead and pull energy for this, and then I'll get a message from the, Inspired by Krita deck. Yeah, so there you have it. I'm not taking all of these cards. No, I'll just get one card. Give me one card for whoever picked the pink or the rose quartz. I always say pink. I like the pink. But the rose quartz. Like, give me a message for who pulled the rose quartz. So, yeah, you're going within and you are fixing this situation. Whatever the situation is that has caused you some type of pain, from your child, or caused you to deal with it. Imagine the possibilities of these things not happening. If these things as a child never happened, you wouldn't be the person who you are. And I'm not saying that in a bad way or in a jokingly manner, but the pain that we go through are also lessons, and it teaches us based upon how we need to be, and who we become as adults. But we have to learn how to find what is triggering us. And never ending story, because this is a never ending story. We can't change the past. We can only work with the past. But you see this girl here, her heart is underneath, or the fairy, her heart is underneath her, and she feels like she is in this situation of the Nine of Swords, in despair. So this is that same energy, like you have to heal, because this is a never ending story. This cycle isn't going to change. So if this did not happen, if this wasn't, who we decide, or this situation that we're trying to heal from, didn't cause any pain, we wouldn't learn the lessons from this. And then that way we wouldn't know how to guard our kids, or what to teach our kids from the experience and the pains that we went through. And I hate to say it that way. I'm not saying it being insensitive, but what I'm saying is that the pain that we learn are also lessons that we grow from. So that caused growth in us, and it did cause pain, but we have to learn how to deal with that situation and that energy. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading right here. And this is for whoever pulled the rose quartz. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward with that. But this is who we are as a individual, as a person, and we cannot change our past. And if we could, would we still be the same person that we are today? I mean, I don't think so, because of the fact that we basically are who we are because of the journey and the process that we went through. So those scars that we have to heal from and go from there. So I don't know if this resonates with you, but I mean, if it does, please like, share, and subscribe. So we're moving forward. And now we're going to go with, and this is at 11 minutes and 30 seconds, and I'll go ahead and write that down. Sorry, I'm always writing stuff down. So that is where we are, in regards to how we've healed from our pain, and so now this is the amethyst, and we start at 12 minutes. So there you have it. Now, with the energy of the amethyst, so we start at 12 minutes. We have the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is basically, the Judgment card is basically, someone transforming, renewing, or resurrecting a situation, and also being able to know what the purpose is, or what the life purpose is, and balancing out the scale. We have the Ten of Pentacles as well, and the Ten of Pentacles is the home. The Ten of Pentacles is success and wealth. So and we have the Five of Swords energy, and the Five of Swords energy can mean two different things. It can be someone holding on to a situation and never letting it go, and always causing pain when it comes to dealing with that, or always trying to bring up how they feel like they are, won this situation. So it could be holding on to past hurts or past energy when it comes to dealing with, an individual, or trying to make someone feel bad. But if with the Ten of Pentacles card, you have basically the best thing, as me being a Cancer, a stable home. You have wealth coming in, but someone is judging you, or someone is causing you to rethink or relook at a situation in order to deal with it. But this could be resurrecting pain. And we're going to go ahead. I'm sorry, I had to shuffle these cards. We're going to go ahead and start with this poverty. This thing's like someone coming from the past, someone who knew you from the past, and bringing up the pain of what you endured as a child. That's kind of how it feels like. They're not happy for you in regards to you having your Ten of Pentacles and building this successful foundation, and having your coins. They're judging you, and so now it takes the time where you have to judge them and say, you're holding on to this past. You need to communicate with this situation and say, you know what, you're holding on to this my past, and this is not who I am. This is what made me, and I have everything that I need in regards to what I'm, where I'm moving forward to in my life today. So you have to decide whether it's okay for you to walk away, or whether you need to walk away from this individual, because they're bringing bitterness and negative energy when it comes to dealing with you and your success. So connection. It says, I am connected to the multitudes to the multitudes, and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me and make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self, work on witty banter about weather related stuff. So you are working on how to communicate, not just with the people from your past, which may seem more comfortable, but you're communicating with strangers now. You're enjoying every encounter that you have, and it's telling you to be that way. Levity. It says, or levidity. Is it levidity or levity? I don't know. Laughter is the best legal medicine, and it looks like it's time for you to take a sweet, sweet hit of it. When someone annoys you or a plan goes awry, try finding something funny in there. And if you ever feel like the butt of the joke, remember that the only difference between someone laughing at you and someone laughing with you is that in the first version, you're not laughing. You always have the option. So opt out to lighten up. It's legal in almost 200 countries. So again, I'm telling you, someone from your past or someone who thinks that they know you is making a joke of how you were poor or how you had issues before you gained the success. So they're coming around you and saying, "Yeah, you remember when you wore you had those holes in your shoes and you went to school like that? Do you remember that?" Well, I remember that like it was yesterday. And they're bringing up past hurts and pains for you, and that's why it's saying the connection. It's time to make new connections, and it's time to laugh at or to decide whether it's time for you to move forward. Connecting with crystals. You're connecting with crystals right now because you picked the amethyst in regards to it. Now it's time for you to go ahead and get your own crystals and start to learn to meditate and feel their energy. So that is how I take that, because obviously the energy that you've been around is not, the best of energy. So the next card is sadness. Yeah, your pain and your past was a sad thing. It was sad, but however, you grew from it. And now this person is bringing back up memories and is holding on to it because maybe they were the fastest in school and you were the slowest. Or maybe they had the best dress and you were not the best dressed. I don't know how to kind of explain that to you in order to make it make sense, but it caused you sadness and it caused you to kind of think about it. But that's why they said laugh about the things that you can't change, basically. And also, in that same point, think about the different ways to get away from that energy, find new connections, That's kind of how I take it. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Can you see that? Yeah, the answers you need are coming. So whatever it is, in order for you to deal with it, this is probably the judgment card. When you connect with your inner self and you learn how to understand how to let go of things and bless them success, or know that they're lessons, this is where the answers will come from. Yin and yang. So the yin and yang is basically you dealing with the things that you need to deal with. And I'm going to go ahead and pull from the actual book and see how to explain this yin and yang to you, because yeah, you are feeling some type of way when it comes to, sorry if you can't hear me, I'm turned to my desk. Yeah, you're feeling some kind of way because this person brought up energies that you hadn't dealt with in the past, or hadn't dealt with in a while, and now they're causing you to rethink and relook at some of the pain that happened down the line or when you were younger. And that's a hurtful thing to deal with, especially when you have learned from it, you grew from it, and now it's time for you to move on from it. And that's, people don't want you to do that. Hurt people, and something about that person and bringing that past hurts. You're going to have to learn how to communicate about them, but communicate about them and let that person know that, yeah, that was what I went through, but that's the reason why I'm stronger, because I don't have to go through that energy anymore. I don't have to deal with that energy. And so again, with the energy oracle deck, I don't know why I couldn't find this. It was sitting here and meant for me to talk to you guys a little bit, but it says passive active, Intuitive, logical. This card represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cycle in energy moving into or out of your experience. It is upright position. In its upright position, it heralds a yin cycle where most of the actions seem to be happening under the surface of things. This is the time to this is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. It says external circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for completion. So wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective. So open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. Affirmations. I am open to understanding the cycle I am in, and I am willing to utilize this energy beneficially. All that I need is already a part of me. So again, it's saying it. This, whatever you are going through, and whatever the childhood memories went up, you have to assess why someone wanted to bring up a past who maybe it may have been painful for you, but why would they come around and not and try to hurt you or make you feel less than? So traveling, yeah, you might be going on a vacation. You may be getting away from this energy because it's time for you to start something new and do things new. So I don't know if this resonates with you, but that's where we are in this reading. And it says never give up on something you really want. So again, you're not giving up. You didn't give up on yourself because of whatever happened. You're not going to give up. Children, your love life is being affected by children. I don't know. There is a child here. So I don't know if this is, a child's father or mother, or I don't know if this is issues from being a child. I don't know if this is issues from being a child or a child that's in your life, but it says your love life is being affected by children. Maybe this has caused you not to be able to move forward because of child hurt or childhood issues. I'm not sure, but again, the poverty as a child, children, this is the reason why you are afraid to open up or to let go, and they're telling you to find a different way to connect because you have the home and you have the pinnacles. And I don't know if this is a judgment from someone saying you have this negative energy from dealing with, because of the way you were raised. I don't know. Does that make sense to you? So it's causing you to be sad, and the answers you need are coming. So you guys are working on this situation. That's just kind of how I take it. And talent. We already know you have your pinnacles. We know that you're very talented. So this is why that card is there. So let's go ahead and use and clarify this energy. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and clarify this. Yeah, so I'm not taking all of these cards. So this seems like now that card came out, with the children and it seems like you're going within and you're dealing with, maybe childhood issues, or maybe someone from your childhood bringing up, some type of pain from the past, and you're upset with that, and I get that. So let's clarify the judgment card. Let's see who is judging you and why is the message. Yeah, there was a message. There was some type of message that came out. Again, someone said something to you that caused a lot of pain you're trying to figure out how to deal with that. It was a message from the judgment card. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so this was childhood pain. This was some kind of pain that someone brought back up to you, and now you have to deal with it and figure it out, because it could have been, like I said, it seems like to me someone saying, do you remember this? How this was when you were a child? Maybe it could have been a family member. The Page of Cups comes out, and the Page of Cups is basically new ideas and creativity, and or some type of news. So we already know that you are receiving some news, and maybe you have to go back and travel to a place that brings back memories, old memories. I don't know how that would be, but this is what you're dealing with. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. Let's clarify the Five of Swords, because, okay, Timber, that knocked it down. the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is basically focusing on goals and decisions and uncertainty and having sadness, but also being abundant at the same time. If you see, his hands and his feet are bound behind him, but he's looking at the bigger picture. He's seeing and he's talking to nature, and he's seeing he's seeing he's trying to see the beauty in everything, no matter what his situation may be. And that's how you've gotten so far in the past, and now you have to deal with this issue. So you're traveling to receive some type of message, or someone is giving you a message in regards to it that's making you go back and reflect on your childhood, or dealing with a child, or dealing with some type of issues from childhood. So that's why it's telling you, you have to learn a different way to deal with this. And I'm going to pull another deck. What is this? This is from the Believing Your Own Magic deck. I'm going to pull some more energy from this deck, because again, you've already gotten to where you need to be, but now it's time for you to believe. Now it's time for you to believe and understand that this that you're dealing with, it is something that happened in your past, but you have to learn how to deal with it and meditate on this and bless. You wouldn't be who you were if it wasn't for these lessons. I think I just said this too for the last reading. Whoever picked the pink, the rose quartz, I think I just said that. But again, you wouldn't be who you are if it wasn't for the past. Yeah, great. Endings are inevitable. So there you have it. There is an ending. You're ending in a situation, and it could be in regards to, and it's gray. The card is gray. It could be in regards to the feelings of this. You're dealing with it. Mourning. The world awaits you. What is the name of my channel? The world is waiting. you know? So that just tells you that the world is waiting for you to deal with the past pains and know that they're lessons. And also it is waiting for you to step outside of your comfort zone and go within and learn how to heal from within. Deal with yourself, focus on yourself, learn how to get out of codependent relationships, and learn how to love and bless every situation as success, even if it's a painful situation. So there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading at 28 minutes. And the next read is for the, I don't know, I'll tell you when I see it. I got it down here. Hold on one second. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and end this. I'm going to clean up from this this reading. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. If this resonates with you, please just go ahead and feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, again, the world is waiting, though. It is waiting for you to come out of your shell. It's waiting for you to deal with the past pains and bless them as lessons, and know that none of these things move you, and they cause you to be the person that you are, which is a good thing, because you have learned how to love yourself and go from there. So there you have it. Now we're going to go and do the next reading. And the next reading is for the rose quartz, but this time it's the rose quartz sphere. Where is, hold on one second, I'm losing it. I was going to say, no, this is 29 minutes, sorry about that. And this is the rose quartz sphere. Oh, I was trying to find my other, there you have it. I was trying to find my cards, my tarot cards. So when I clarify, I'll have them here. So we're just going to start this at 29 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these before we start. And this is for, again, who pulled the rose quartz sphere. Or what, is this a sphere? What is this? I don't know what it is. But this is for the person who pulled this. There you have it. I'll set it right there. So we have the Six of Swords energy. We have the Death card. You're moving on. And we have the Star card. Grace and optimism. So, what are you moving on from? You're moving on and you're mature enough to say this. This is no longer suiting you. Whatever is happening, you have regret and you're transforming and moving from this energy. And that's the reason why the death card came. And that's a rebirth or change or some type of transformation again. And so that is why this is here. It's like you are taking your situation and you have your head held down and you're moving on from it. And then with the death card, you are transforming this energy because you had to make this decision. And yeah, it is a sad decision, but you know what's best for you. You have trapped emotions and feelings, and you're feeling like, you're enslaved, or, excuse me, you're feeling like there has to be some type of rebirth and that you need to let go. So you're changing the situation. And that's the reason why the star card is here. These are all the major arcanas, pretty much the two major arcanas here. And the star card is here because the star card is letting you do this and with peace and serenity and being calm, and also having faith that, and trust in the situation that you will heal from your decisions. Even though it doesn't seem like it, you'll come out of it with optimism and grace, and you'll shine at the end of the day. And so the next card is imprisonment. Yeah, you felt like you were being trapped. You felt like you were being trapped and that someone was trying to put holes in your boat. This was a situation where, you felt like there was nothing that you could do in order to move forward in regards to this situation. So you decided to leave it. And based upon your decisions, you are at peace. Look at that. Peacefulness. I can't make this up. It says, I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, thought, or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. My heart is a special property, and I am going to keep it that way so we can all keep enjoying it, and I can get my security deposit back. Again, you're walking away from a situation. You're walking away from a situation. You're at peace with this situation, and you're at peace with your decisions because whatever this was, it wasn't the right energy. I'm a Cancer, and I know that when things aren't the way that they need to be, it's so easy for me to walk away. Meaning that if your energy is negative, I will walk away. There is no issue about it, and I will wish it and bless its success and go from there. And so this one is thoughtfulness. It's time to put your money where your mouth is and have fun showing your love. Think of all the little things that you can do to show a person you love them. Then stop thinking of those things and actually do them. It is time to hide a note in somebody's pocket, make them a snack, order them a book. Anything thoughtful can be an act of love. Even taking the trash out to the dumpster, unless you're dating the trash. In which case, don't take it to the dumpster. Take it somewhere fancy. Wow, who would have thought that being so full of thoughts could be considered thoughtful? So, are you taking out the trash, or are you taking the trash to, are you letting the trash go somewhere else besides the dumpster? I don't know why my camera isn't focusing. But anyway, so there you have it. It's basically saying if this energy doesn't soothe you, then either you're helping and doing the little mundane things or the little things you can to show them your appreciation, or it says, um, unless you're dating the trash, in which case don't take it to the dumpster, take it somewhere fancy. I don't know. There you have it. So, sing. I sing and listen to the music. No. Can I sing? Hell, no. I cannot sing. I can't come anywhere closer than sing. But you can't tell me when I'm listening to Beyonce that I'm not Beyonce. There you have it. The hole in the soul. Yeah, you're feeling sad, and this person behind you is making you feel like there is a point of no return. And that's the reason why you're walking away from the situation. It's not helping you. Don't let pride get in your way. So this decision is not about somebody going, and this is for the full moon in Leo. This is not about someone, well, I don't want to leave them because, they may get someone else. If it's not serving you, then walk away from it. Door to the spirit. You've asked your spirit guides for help. You ask them for help and they're telling you to move forward because this situation no longer serves you. Friendliness. This card means basically um, uh, you not changing a situation or trying to change it, like, oh, I need to get married because this is the thing to do. This is being okay with the relationships and friendships the way that they are, and not putting a title or a name on them, because it's kind of saying in so many ways that once you do that, things change. So I don't know if this was a rush in a relationship or a friendship, and all of a sudden you seen that person's true colors and you're just like, oh no, I got to get away. Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. So it's time to start working on yourself. You need to work on yourself because basically it's saying that, by you working on yourself, everything else will fall the way that it's supposed to. Codependencies. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So again, this could be a codependent relationship. Like I said, this could be a relationship that someone is either codependent on you or you're codependent on them, and you need to find you're walking away from it because you know that it's not serving you. Reconciliation. So you walked away from it, and now are you thinking about reconciliating, or that person wants to because they realize that they did not put a name on this, or they didn't do what it was that needed to be done, and they put that hole in your soul, and so that's where you are. And so maybe this is you being at a point to where you moved on. However, this card came out, the Six of Cups, but I did shuffle, I guess. Yeah, I did shuffle. But maybe it's to the point to where you had to walk away from this situation because you felt it was like a codependent relationship, or they were sucking you dry, and you just, and that the hole was in the soul, and you just was like, no, they let their pride get in the way. And so now it seems like they coming back because they were dealing with all kind of other codependent relationships, and it caused you to walk away. So now they're trying to conciliate this energy. Let's clarify the Six of Swords card. Let's clarify the Six of Swords card. All right, two cards came out. So, clarifying the Six of Swords is the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles is basically preparing. So, you prepared to get away from this situation. You prepared to leave this situation because you knew that it was something that needed to be done. And you knew that you weren't getting everything that you needed in from this relationship. So, now you were just like, no, I'm going to walk away from this situation. I'm going to let this situation go, and then they will see that I am the one that, they are the one that benefited from me being around. And then you have the Two of Cups energy. So maybe it's a couple. Maybe it is a reconciliation. Maybe you are you walked away, and now that person is coming back, and they've changed. So maybe this is what needed to happen. You needed to walk away and work on yourself, have the courage to do the things, and be at peace with yourself, and not feel like you're imprisoned, and go from here. You didn't call this relationship a marriage or wanted to change it. You wanted that person to get on your level, or to get in, with the program. Let's clarify the Death card. Yeah, so you left this situation. You left this situation in order to work on yourself. The Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is searching for loyalty. Yeah, and passion. So that's where the Death card came in, because you were like, you know what? I'm going to work on myself. And this person probably was searching for someone that was loyal, but they didn't realize that in this friendliness, you were the loyal person. So you started to search for loyalty as well. And now, when it comes to the Page of Cups, you are passionate about this, and now this person's energy has changed too, where they know that you were the loyal person. And now we're going to clarify the Star card. Let's clarify the Star card. Yeah, three cards came out. So, yeah, the Ace of Swords is here, and that's a power. It's powerful, and it's ideas or whatever. So this person has the idea to move fast. Swords are normally fast, more or swift, and the Devil energy is here. And the Devil energy is basically you were feeling trapped. You were feeling trapped, and you were feeling like you were at the same time your hands were tied behind your back, and that you were addicted to this person, but this was probably a twin flame, and you were just like, you know what, I'm blocking you now. I have to block you with the Capricorn energy. And the King of Cups is here. The King of Cups is basically a considerate creativity, a creative person, and this is also to me considered love. I feel like this is the love card. So now he's changed his ways and he's being considerate when it comes to dealing with you. And you don't know what the situation is with the Moon card. This is an unknown situation, or some type of this is an unknown situation, or you just knowing that, you know, you have the insight and you've been dreaming about this and you're confused at the same time, but you might be willing to give this a chance. Let me go ahead and clarify. That was the I think it was the Ace of Wands trying to come out. Let's go ahead and clarify the unknown card. Yeah, the Seven of Wands is here. And the Seven of Wands was protection and having courage, and also challenging the way you felt. And at the bottom of the deck is Temperance. And Temperance is basically having balance and unity, and also healing from a situation. You're healing from it. You're calm. You're peaceful. And that's why this peacefulness card came out. Let's go ahead and get another card from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. Yeah, so you're peaceful in regards to your decisions, but now this person sees what they left and how they treated you, and now they're they're wanting to reconciliate, have a reconciliation, or go back and redo this over, because they realize that it wasn't you, it was them. Potions. Remember to practice self-love. So that's what you did, and that was the reason why you left this situation. And you had to have confidence in order to leave the situation. And confidence is at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if this resonates with you. You picked the rose quartz, the sphere rose quartz. And so that is where we are with that. So if this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, the world is waiting. And now, 43 minutes is what I'm writing down. Hold on one second. Rose quartz sphere. And then we have the next card is the, dang, I can't think of what it's called. No, I can't think of what this is called. There you have it. And we're at 43 minutes. Yep, 43 minutes. I got 43 minutes. I don't know what this card is called. I mean, what this is called. What is this called? Tell me. It's this one. All right, over my head. I'm not going to tell you what it's called because I can't remember. But I'll put it in the description because that's just the way that it is. How about that? Yeah, I'll put it in the description. And that will be the next reading. And I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards. What is it? My tarot cards in order to do it. And we're almost at 43 minutes. So I must hurry. What is this called? I was saying it earlier, and that's why I used the card. There you go. All right, ready to shuffle? New cards. Here we go. All right, so now we have the energy of the sun, good energy. We have the Chariot, great energy, my energy. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. And so with the Sun card being out, the Sun card can represent a lot. The Sun card could be success. It could be rejoice. It could be some kind of creation. Or it just could be, excuse me, glory or clarity, you know, or some type of satisfaction. We have the card of the Chariot. And the Chariot is basically some type of control, direct confidence, victory, and discipline. And so that is where that is. But then we also have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is some type of material difficulties or struggle. And we have the occupation. So maybe in regards to what's going on with your job is causing you to struggle, but you have the energy of the Chariot, and again, that is you not giving up and you having the will to control and know that this is going to be victory and discipline, and also you're confident in regards to your occupation. So right now, or maybe before, your struggles were different, but you're starting something new, or you're continuing, you're not giving up on yourself because of the material difficulties that's happening. And then that's why the sun energy is here, and the sun energy is clarity, like I said, clarity and satisfaction. You have the self-esteem, you're going to create, and you are rejoicing in regards to this situation. And then we have the affirmation card, story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what happened in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. I don't know what the Pulitzer Prize is, but basically, you're telling your story knowing that every lesson and every struggle. So maybe that's what it was. You're going back, and your job is a motivational speaker, or you're telling your experiences about your material struggles. So that makes more sense to me. You're telling your struggles that I didn't get to this chariot, the sun energy in this chariot without going through this. And again, I can relate to that because that's the reason why I started my channel, because I've gone through a lot, but I had to go within, and with the high priestess energy, basically do some type of self-healing and learn how to do it the non-traditional way that I grew up, that I was taught. So integrity. I align with the center of myself, a glowing core of personal integrity, and imi- imitating, no, emanating from this core is the knowledge that I never have to compromise who I am or what I want for anybody. I can live a life that doesn't include settling unless I want to settle, in which case settling would be my idea of perfection and would cease to be considered settling. Ugh, paradoxes hurt. So again, I can relate to this. I move the way that I want to move. And this is, maybe this was my reading. This is for me. Did I pick this or whatever? But the chariot is my card, and I don't let anybody tell me. And my for a long time, my occupation, I've been self-employed almost 17 years, and I never let anybody dictate how I tell my story. My story comes with lessons. My story comes with pain, but I turned them into lessons. I learned from them, and some lessons I still haven't learned from, but I do know that they're considered lessons, and I have red flags when it comes to certain things as well. Movement. I never stop moving. So neither should you. Movement is a part of our daily thing. And so now with Corona happening, we are sitting in the same chair every day and not going anywhere. And I feel that, I've always gotten up and was on the go. And that is basically how I was able to get my new energy. Well, now, and not even just now, when I sit in the house, because I hate to go out in the rain, but, I have my things that I can read. So you guys might think this is cluttered. No, this is me reminding myself why I decided to do the things that I needed to do. And here is the sexuality card. This came out, and I'm going to go ahead and clarify this in regards to the situation. And what I take from this is that no matter what it is, you have to love yourself enough to know that you don't fit in the same category. You will not look like the other person next to you. You will not ever be the next person. So you have to enjoy and love yourself for however you look, however you feel, no matter what day it is, and go from there. So that is kind of how I see that card coming out. But I'm going to go ahead, sorry, and clarify. I'm moving this because I moved my books out the way. And the sexuality card is, and this is from the Heal Yourself reading cards by Ina Segal. I wonder if it's Steven Seagal's wife. Okay, I'm not going to say that. All right, anyway. So sexuality comes, and it says sexuality is a natural part of life. Embrace and enjoy your intimate, sensual, passionate nature. Take time to explore your sexuality. Have you? How do you feel about yourself? Do you feel sexy, attractive, and happy with your body, or are you judging yourself harshly? You need to let go of any old feelings of hurt, shame, or guilt in relations to your sexuality. If you are in a relationship, you need to bring some romance back into and spice things up in order to make sex an incredible, fulfilling, seductive, and exhilarating and orgasmic experience. You need to let go of your deficiencies. What is it? Defenses. Sorry, and fear of being intimate with your partner. Relinquish control and dive into unguarded, ecstatic, blissful passion. Be creative, communicate with your lover, and find new and exciting ways to thrill each other. So, action. You need to love your body. Stand in front of the mirror naked and discover what is beautiful about your physical appearance. Place your hands on your sacral center. Put some sexy music. See, it says movement. Put some sexy where am I at? Oh, place your hands on the sacral center. Put some sexy music. Put on some sexy music and move in a sensual, creative, uninhibited way. Do this every day for the next 2 weeks. If you are in a relationship, make a romantic date with your partner, and that will include some love and passion. Start with sensual and erotic massage, and take it further. Ask each other what will give you pleasure, and will be willing to be be willing to be creative and try new things. If you are a game explorer or power of a feminine and masculine, if you are game, explore the power of the feminine and masculine polarities. There you have it. So again, you have to come in and find out what it is that you love about yourself, and even with your flaws, accept them. What do you need to release? The waning moon. What is it that you need to release? So it seems like, you need to release uh, the things that, nobody knows. You need to release, I don't know, something in regards to how the feelings of this material difficulties are. Maybe they still affect you. Maybe they still affect you. Maybe you haven't moved on from that. And that's the reason why you're finding and searching ways in order to come up with the different occupation. Or maybe you need to release the deceit that's coming. And this deceit card it can come because, you feel a certain way when it comes to maybe not loving yourself. Maybe you need to release this feeling of, you're not perfect, or you're ugly, or you feel this way and your body is this way. So it's telling you to work on and that's what you need to release. Move, do things that you wouldn't normally do, and that's why it's saying stand in front of the mirror with no clothes on and learn to love yourself and go from there. And guilt. Maybe you feel guilty, so maybe that's what you need to release. Maybe you feel guilty about the material difficulties. Maybe you're going through them. Maybe you don't feel like you love yourself anymore, and maybe it's time to get back to it. Fall in love when you are ready, not when you're lonely. So again, don't just accept anything, and that's what the integrity card comes out for. And I understand that. Don't just accept anyone because you feel like you need someone, and that is how you are going to be able to tell the story of your life and having integrity. You're not going to settle for anything. So maybe this is a situation to where you're working on your finances, and you're telling your story in regards to your struggle, but you need to release it because it's still causing you pain, and you're not loving yourself first. And there is some kind of deceit that you need to release, and this guilty feeling because you did go through this situation. Romantic feelings. your feelings are real and worth exploring. So that is why you need to go within. And so if you know, again, if you have a partner, or if you're dealing with someone, you know, the romantic feelings are there. But until then, you need to go ahead and figure out your sexuality and learn to love and embrace each curve that you have, and the truth. Because the truth is, no one is you. No one will ever be you. No one will ever walk like you, talk like you, do the things you do. You have to be truthful and look in the mirror. If you see there's a mirror there, she's looking at her reflection. And that is why it's saying for you to embrace your sexuality, embrace and love yourself, because you need to release that feeling of the pain that you went through, or the deceit that you've experienced. You know, look at this. This is to me, when I look at this, this is probably how you feel and how you look at yourself. And this is why you are afraid to look in the mirror. But that's why it's saying you need to be truthful with yourself and look in the mirror and know that this is, sorry, my phone is ringing. Um, this is something that you need to understand and be truthful about, because you feel guilty. You feel guilty about the past. You feel guilty about going through financial difficulties. And it's just like, no, don't accept. Work on yourself, love yourself, embrace your curves, and embrace yourself. If you do that now, then when it's time for you to fall in love, if you're not in that relationship, you will focus more on having the happy part of telling your story and the romantic feelings, then also focusing on not being able to embrace your curves and embrace who you are. So that, I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's kind of how I take it. Sorry for that loud noise and me dropping my card. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull. I'm gonna pull from this deck, but I'm gonna clarify, and I just want to clarify the Five of Pentacles. I'm not gonna waste your time and clarify all these other cards, because this is basically it's in itself. So Muriel, be your own first priority. So again, this is taking time out for you. This is creating your story. This is having integrity, embracing your sexuality, moving, dancing, being romantic, loving yourself, and going from there, So, that is where you are. And then the throne, your potential is endless. So that is, sit on your throne, embrace it, know that you are a queen, and that is where you have to go from. So there you have it. And let me go ahead and, like I said, I was going to clarify the um, Five of Pentacles. Let's see. Let's clarify. Oh, all these cards want to come out. All right. So the first card came out was the Queen of Wands. Any other card? I'm trying to see if any other card dropped. So the first card came out was the Queen of Wands. And so the Queen of Wands is basically an understanding, intuitive person. And she is understanding on how you feel, and knowing that you have to go within and be able to get to this point to where that the past, or the way that you feel, in regards to certain situations are there. You're going to always have these mixed emotions about you, but you need to embrace everything about who you are, so that you can tell your story and tell it with integrity. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is basically preparing. You're preparing yourself in order to love yourself. You're getting to that point, because at some point you went in hermit mode. You went in hermit mode because you weren't loving yourself. You went out and went into solitude, and you were searching for how to get to this point. So you went within, and you meditated, you found peace, and you are no longer withdrawn from the situation. You're reflecting on it, and now that's the reason why the Queen of Wands is here, because now you're going within and you're loving yourself for who you are, and that is the best thing that you can do for yourself. And so now we're going to go ahead and move forward. I still forgot the name of this crystal here, but we are starting at 60. Let's see. So a minute, and let's just say 1 minute. I mean 1 hour. 1 hour. Say 1 minute. Listen to me. 1 hour. All right. And this is, I think this is Jasper. Yeah, that's Jasper. So there you have it. We are at the last of this reading, this pick of card reading. But this is a good one. You know, we have to actually learn to embrace everything about ourselves in order to love ourselves for who we are. Our stories won't change because we can't change the future. But if we embrace the future and embrace who we become, then we have to learn how to love ourselves. You know, whether skinny, tall, big, or small. You know, we have to learn to do that in order for us to get to where we need to be. And that's the best part about discovering who we are as a person. So, you know, I don't know if that resonates with you, but it will resonate with someone. Now we are at this card deck. And what is this card deck? Let me shuffle these. I think this is Jasper. I'll tell you down the line because I don't even know what the other one is called. It won't even come to me in my brain, and I picked it so I could say it, and there you have it. I don't know what it is. So let's go ahead and start this read. We have the Fool, taking a leap. We have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is achievement, and we have the Justice card. You know, good reading, good start off of a reading. So the Fool card is taking a leap. It's new beginnings. Not really new beginnings, but you know, it is being unpredictable and just going within. So it could be new beginnings, or it could be some type of impulsive travel, or you expanding your horizons with the Fool card. And then we have the Nine of Cups. And again, the Nine of Cups is basically, you know, achievement and being well off, or you know, knowing that whatever it is that you're doing is working for you, or whatever. And then we have the Justice card. The Justice card is balance and being honest and responsible, and also making decisions. So you made a decision to take this leap. That's why you have Justice on your side, and he's balancing out the scales, and also you achieve great success in regards to it. Great for great fortune. I can't make this up. Great fortune is here. So great fortune is on your side. And then you have the affirmation card of playfulness. I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins put sugar in the medicine for a reason. The lady really knows how to party. There you have it. You're accepting it. You're embracing all the good and the bad, and that's why you took a leap and knew that you can make a success out of anything. Harmony. I know in my heart that when something is right, it feels easy and breezy, even though it sounds cheesy. With this in mind, I banish all stress, insecurities, and tedious work from my relationships. Then I invite harmonious relationships into my life and let them show up on their own time. Easy breezy things are rarely punctual. So again, I have no sense of time. Just to let you know, make a meal. You're celebrating. You're taking care of yourself. It's a healthy meal, if you ask me. You're making a meal. You're celebrating. You know, every meal, everything. You know, in regards to your coins and cups, you're celebrating. Temptation. Why is the temptation card here? Is this a romantic relationship? This is somebody that you're thinking about. This is somebody you're loving in the 5D. You moved on and you took a leap. Are you taking a leap because your fortune is here? Oh, sorry. Emotions are running high. Yeah, and this is a super moon. Your emotions are high. You're thinking about going to this person, so you're taking a leap in order to go towards someone. Adjacent possibilities. You don't know what the possibilities will be. You don't know which door to go through, but you know that you're going to go and take the, you know, with the full energy, you're going to go somewhere and make it the best of it. You're having patience in the same time. You're nurturing the situation. You know, you're having patience, even though you're taking this leap. Whoever this temptation card is for, you know, they are not doing they're not where you are mentally, or you know, physically, because physically you're going towards them in the adventure way. So you're going on an adventure. Go find it. And that's why you have the full energy here. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, you're going with you're going to go get this person that you've been dreaming about, you're going to go get them, and you're going to go ahead and just take the leap. Look, my fortune is right. Justice is on my side. I'm taking the energy of the fool. He has his rose in his hand, and he has his dog in his little bag, and his overnight bag, and he's ready. Friendship. This person probably was your friend, because there was a third party and you knew about it. This person was your friend. However, you're deciding to make it more than what it is because you've been dreaming about this person. I don't know if that can resonate with you, but let's go ahead and clarify the Fool card. Let's clarify the Fool card because, yeah, you're taking a leap. You are taking a leap and you are ready to just go for it, no matter what and how this person feels. The Ten of Wands energy, this was a burden to you in regards to how you felt, and you're exhausted from working so hard, and so you're just saying, let's go on a vacation. And then you have the Six of Wands energy, and the Six of Wands energy is basic. Yeah, it is Six of Wands. I don't know. It's basically victory and achievement, and you're going to tell them. You're going to have a message. You're going to tell a message, or you're going to receive a message. But you're already taking a leap, so maybe it's a message of you telling whoever this person you've been dreaming about that you are going on vacation, and you've always had these feelings for this person. I don't know if that makes sense. That's what comes out to me. But with the Seven of Wands, this is all Wands energy. The Seven of Wands coming out, and the Seven of Wands is protecting and also having the courage to do this. So you're taking this leap, and you have the Wands on your side. The Wands is all Aries, Leo, and Sag energy, so fire energy. So yeah, I don't know. You have the Fool card, which is kind of like a Gemini card to me. But yeah, and the Cups, you have water. So maybe you're dealing with a fire, or sorry, these cards flipped over. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, or some type of water sign. I don't know, or maybe this is a reading for a fire or water sign. But yeah, you have the Wands here. Let's clarify the Justice card. So yeah, you're exhausted. You're taking a leap and saying, come on, let's make a meal. Let's go to dinner. Let's go on a vacation. Let's go find something, because I no longer want to be your friend. I want to be more than your friend. And then you have the Five of Swords. Yeah, the Five of Swords was like some type of gloating or selfishness. But this card is also explained as, a person that is holding on to something, and they keep bringing up that same negative energy. And so kind of that's what this card represents. It's like somebody has been defeated already. You have the Wands there, because in the other card you see the two men in the background, but you see the wolves here, right here, and then he has the swords in front of him, and he's still ready to fight. But you're like, oh no, I'm not in that energy. I'm going to hold my sword. Now air is on the board. I'm going to hold my swords. And here it is with the Knight of Swords, is learning a different way to deal with it, and being responsible at the same time. You see this girl, she has these swords, and this is a King of Swords sword. However, she's holding it and she's wielding it. She's like, there's a different way. So maybe that's the reason why she never really took the leap with this person, is because they have been, all she wanted just to do anything, or he or she wanted to be just a friend. But they're like, no, we're always around each other. We're always doing this. It's time to take this to another level. So that's kind of where I see this at. And now I'm going to go ahead and pull. Let me shuffle these. This is from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. But yeah, this is you taking something to another level, and going from there. Because this person is not only your friend, they have strong air energy as well. And you seem like you might have the energy of the fire energy. So I don't know. That's just, or maybe it's vice versa. But we're going to go ahead and pull a card. And then I'm going to do something and pull from my little funny cards that I bought. It's a food tarot deck, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and pull this card to see what it is. Another message that, come on, no, I'm not taking all of those. Another message that we can give you in regards to this situation. Yeah, but it just seems to me like, whomever this person is, they think that you only want to be their friend. However, you are trying to be more than their friend. That's just kind of how I take it. And the throne card came out. Your potential is endless. So again, you already know your finances are involved, but you're having some type of temptation when it comes to this friendship. And whether male or female, you're going to go ahead and take the leap to say, let's go on vacation and let's do more than what we have. And so I'm going to go ahead and use my deck. This is the Food Tarot deck, and it's pretty cool to see what is it that we need to be eating, because you do have up here the Make a Meal card. So we have the espresso. Go have some coffee. This is funny. Ace of drinks. Drink some water and go and get something sweet because you're a sweetheart. There you have it. So if this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, the world is braiding.